this is great because I was missing my lever arm for a while, and that made this a lot harder because it was half this long. And so reaching all the way back here, real annoying. But now, I got lever arm for days. And all the way back here.
So what are we doing today?
So some stuff that we need to finish up on the bus. I need to swap the rear wheels, something more summer appropriate, you could say. Front ones can stay, they're all seasoned, kind of dealios, but get those swapped over. I have another fuel filter, the secondary fuel filter to swap out, which I did not do the other day. And so that'll be good, and then all the fuel filters will be swapped out. That side's pretty good. This side's not off the ground yet. And maybe I should put these on a jack stand. And the front shocks also. We did the rear shocks a while ago, and I've been procrastinating doing the fronts because they look annoying. Guess, well, yeah. But let's start with the wheels because those need to get done. Which this will be great because then these are kind of bald, but they should last for the summer at least. Sorry. Scary. And then we might not need to put a new set on, which would be nice. Oh, that's loud. Do you want earmuffs? I got some right behind you. That's what I was about to say. It's really hard to get over the main bit there, so I'm gonna throw. I saw somebody else do this with some anti-seize on there, so it just makes it keeps it from rusting on. I have an old anti-seize somewhere. It's the other way. It's the way. A little bit of this stuff on here. It won't seize. It'll be a real pain to get off next time. For us or the next guy. I think this stuff is just, it says aluminum anti-seize, which I think it might just be aluminum pasty stuff. And aluminum doesn't rust. So then I think just by putting it on there, it's not rust, and then it doesn't stick to the back of the plate either. Never thought of one plugging the close ear before. It makes a big difference. It's very loud, echoey in the wheel.
You might have to tell us what you're doing again.
It's a highly professional technical repair method of stabbing a plug through. It does say something about excuse me. Excuse me. About patching the inside as well, but we're not going to do that because I don't have a time machine. So we're going to put this on and see if it holds. So I'm not super worried about it because these are dualies, so if we lose air in one of them, we don't have a ton of load or anything, so it's not the end of the world. We lose air on a tire. But this is sticky, and I just stabbed a hole with the little reamer guy. Clean it out, and I'm going to stick this in the hole and see if I can get it all the way in. So very tight fit to get that thing in, so we'll see if this actually puts in. It's gonna be kind of a hard fight. I should open that up a little bit more. Ooh. Alright, let's see if this goes there now. I give it, I don't know, I'm not sure, I don't know if that's great. I don't have great faith in this. Mostly because it was very difficult to do. No, this is the one that would have the nail in it. Alright. We did it. It's holding there. Alright, so we got the correct fuel filter this time to go under here. And this secondary fuel filter under here. This here guy. So then it's pretty easy. I don't remember if I needed a wrench to get this off, but this guy, you can just turn by hand. Drain fuel. I guess maybe it won't drain it on the ground. Get something to drain into, and then I'll drain that. Put the new one in. Put it back up. Bada bing, bada boom. Yummy. See, old filter on the left, the new one on the right. I think it's gonna be happier with the new one. Awfully dirty.
There's a ton of schmutz down in the bottom of this housing that I cleaned out too. A bunch of sand and stuff. So I think it's good we're doing this.
Alright, we got the tires swapped over, the hole patched, and the fuel filter filtered, swapped. Ran out of time for the shocks because that plugging took a while on that tire, but what do you think, Pat? Excited? It's gonna be so good. Buses for days.
last video where we were fixing the FBC? No, whatever that other thing we were doing, and in the doghouse here, we have not had any more problems with it dying when it's getting hot or anything. So presumably it's either that part or just the clogged fuel filter, because the other fuel filter that we did last time, up under the hood, which I think is the primary one, was very clogged looking as well, even more than the one I just did. So that made me suspicious, because the interwebs suggested that a clogged fuel filter could make the fuel pump get too hot, which then would overheat and then shut down and not oil, not fuel. Or maybe it was the injector oil pump. I don't know, one of those two. Something would get too hot because it was having to work too hard because the fuel was restricted. So either way, those things are both fixed, and it seems to be running good now. So here's hoping for, endless days of summer without problem. That'd be cool. Alright, made it home without incident. Appears to be driving good, riding good. So I think we're, another successful mission. We'll see how that patch looks